Hi. Um, so I have um, let it rest a little while between times that I was going to give you guys updates. Because really there were no updates to be given. I've just been resting and hadn't seen the orthopedic doctor because right before this happened, it was Christmas. Or no, this happened on the 20th, and then it was Christmas, and then it was New Year's. So actually, I have been in this splint longer than I was supposed to be. They usually only put you in a splint for like a week, maybe two. This splint has been on 3 weeks. And I go to see the orthopedic doctor tomorrow. Issues that I've had. The fucking thing feels as heavy as a cinder block. And I don't know if that's because my muscles are really weak or I'm still having a lot of swelling or what's going on. And then probably 4 or 5 days ago, I started feeling this burning sensation on the top of my foot and on the incision areas. Started to feel this really weird burning sensation on the surface of my skin, not on the inside. And it was just getting really bad. And the pain medication wasn't taking care of it. And so I made the executive decision that we were going to unwrap it and cut it open to see what was going on in case I needed to go to the ER. Because I had called the orthopedic doctors and they said, oh, it's probably just a pressure sore because you're not supposed to be in a splint that long. I was like, well, if I'm not supposed to be in it that long, well, why don't you bring me in so that you can change something and then I won't be in it that long. But no, they said, just grin and bear it until you can get in here. I'm like, well, I can get in there now, but the doctor won't see me now. Now will he? Anyway, so I cut it open. And when I did that, I saw that there was some really nasty stuff up against my leg. It was mainly the dressings, but it was the dressings from the surgery. So it was gauze, and then after that, so there was a layer of gauze to soak up blood, and after that there was a layer of this this kind of padding that absorbs any moisture whatsoever. So, of course, it's extremely drying to my leg. And so these, I hope you can see them. These were the bandages that I pulled off. Now, that was what was burning. Like the burning stopped at the edges of those things. So once I took all of that off, the burning just stopped. So I don't know if this is true. This is my theory. I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. And I say that all the time. But, blood will rot. And I don't think it's right that you leave dressings from a surgery on a wound for 3 weeks without changing them or even checking them. It's not okay. So I'm a little peeved about that. A little bit pissed. Because I could have gotten a really serious infection from those not being changed. So anyway, we we took those off, and I have pictures of my leg for you guys to look at. There's the first one. That little strip is like an antibiotic strip. I left it there because it looked okay. The other one on the other side had started to lift up, and so I didn't want to leave it on there. This is the other side. As you can see, lots and lots of bruising. Lots of bruising. And I'm still getting the hang of this, you know, putting videos on YouTube. So I'm not quite sure how to put my pictures in the videos. I have a lot still to learn. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos about a whole bunch of different stuff. Please like and share and subscribe if you want to see more. But here's a picture of the top. I don't know if I can shade that at all. There we go. I don't know if you can see that right there at the top. That skin looks burnt right there. It looks like the skin has been kind of chafed and just like it got too hot. So I don't know what would possess anyone to leave bandages on that long. Anyway, it just wasn't a good idea. Wasn't a good idea. All around, not good idea. So, just so that you can see it, show you a current picture. This, I have, right now I don't have the ACE bandages on it. Every once in a while it'll get a little too tight, and I'll need some relief from the constant pressure of the ACE bandages, because it's just like they're not just on there. They're not just laying on there. They're constant squeezing because of the elastic, and they just can't help it. Even no matter how you wrap them, they're just always some kind of pulling against each other, and you're just not supposed to have that on bones that are trying to heal for as long as I've had it. So sometimes I just let it rest. This gives it the best circulation, the best chance of healing properly, I think. I leave the hard part of the cast, of the splint, I mean, underneath it, so that it's still, you know, in the right position and it doesn't bend or anything. But I've had a lot less leg spasms and foot spasms, and I feel like I have much better blood flow to my toes. I don't have as much dryness on my foot. So I would assume that I have much less dryness all the way down my leg. The burning is gone. I really would like to see the incisions again, see how they're closing up, but I guess I'll see that tomorrow when the orthopedic surgeon cuts into it. And I'll have to let him know that we already cut into it because he chose to leave the surgical stuff on for 3 weeks. So, anyways, so that's all the new information that I have on it right now. I'm going to see the orthopedic doctor tomorrow, and then I will come back on here and update you guys on that. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions on how I can make a better video or anything that I should do to change what I'm doing, then please leave a comment down below. Please no negativity, because right now I am stuck where I'm at and what I'm doing. I can't do anything. I'm really powerless right now, so if you're not going to be nice, keep it to yourself. But anyway, love you all.